Hello, I'm Rob from Discover Dartmoor and welcome to another product review video. This one is of the professional Silva Expedition Neo Compass. So let's jump straight in. So this compass is from Silva and they have been going a long time, since 1933, and it's estimated that since then they have sold over 40 million compasses. So they do know a thing or two about how to build a good one. So as you can see, it looks fairly traditional compared to all their other compasses, but there are a few subtle differences. It does have the normal roamers, so the 1 to 25,000, 1 to 50, 1 to 40,000, and also a 1 to 24,000. For those liking to measure using the millimeters to be really precise, then it does also have the standard millimeter measurement, and also it has the half-inch measurements. And thankfully, as always, it has the magnifying glass, which is very useful on the smaller scale maps. Then we can have a look at the main difference of this compass, and it's pretty obvious when you can see it compared to against other compasses. The compass housing itself is a CNC cut aluminium. All the degrees around the outside, including the north, east, south and west markings, are engraved into laser cut, and it looks and feels absolutely beautiful. And now we come to the neodymium. That is the element that is inside the compass housing and what makes this compass different to their best-selling Expedition 4. The neodymium inside this housing will transform the way this compass works. It is less magnetic, so it won't get drawn to magnets quite as much, and it is quicker to set. So as I'm trying to turn it and move it around, it will do so a lot quicker. And I'm going to come on to some tests of that in just a few minutes. But neodymium is basically the element inside, and that's why it's called a Expedition Neo. Just moving the compass housing with a pair of gloves on, see how difficult it is, and it worked brilliantly. It was tough enough to move, but not so easy that it's just going to change whatever measurements you do take. So I was really pleased with that. This test, I've basically set both compasses, both the Neo and the Expedition 4, at north, and then I've moved the compass housing to east, south and west, and then got the compass to face the right direction with red in the shed. The Neo was quicker. The needle did set very quickly, probably about 3 or 4 seconds quicker across the whole of the test. So the new element inside the compass housing of the Neo compass, I've got a magnet, and I've just tested that by placing the magnet fairly close to the compass housing. As you can see, the Neo needle hardly moves at all compared to the Expedition 4. That's going to be really useful when out actually on the moors or the hills. So pros and cons. Well, pros are it is a beautiful compass. It looks amazing, it feels amazing. The fact that it doesn't demagnetize is really useful for me personally. The amount of times I was putting my Expedition 4 into my pocket with my phone, which has got a magnet on it, or back in my electric car, which then was ruining it. So the fact that it doesn't do that, or at least not as easy, is really helpful for me. And the quality is, like I say, just outstanding, and it's a beautiful piece of kit. However, and there is a however, it is twice as much as a Expedition 4 here in the UK, and they are currently very difficult to get hold of. Personally, I do think it's worth the money because you are buying the quality of it, and in theory it should last a lot longer if you're not then demagnetizing it. If you can afford it, I would recommend it, but never overstretch your budget, especially when all the other Silva compasses work so well anyway. I hope you enjoyed the video. If there's any products you want me to review for you, then get in touch and I'm more than happy to look at doing that. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the video so you can be notified of when the next one comes up, and I look forward to my next video with you soon. Cheers, bye!